Good morning everyone, we're in Rotorua today on a very cold day, but the good news is we've got the whole Dad's Army crew. We're all going electric, that's right, everyone's got e-bikes today, so it means we're going to try it and do some of the tricks that we don't normally do. So anyway, come join us because we need to get warm. Surely that's not Brooke on an e-bike. What have you done? You've been bullied into this.
I've gone to the dark side again.
I went to the dark side and I liked it.
E-bikes everywhere. Should be an interesting day. Okay, so all of Dad's Army on e-bikes in Rotorua should be best day ever. Well, I'm not sure exactly turned out that way. In fact, it turned out to be a series of cock-ups. Started off with Zach forgetting a jacket, and I had to find something for him to wear. But anyway, let's get up the first hill and I'll kind of explain more as we go. No shuttles required for us. Alright, well that must be the fastest we've ever got up there. If we're taking the shuttle, it would have taken longer than that. So we're going to do Rotorua because we never do that trail because there's a bit of climbing in it. But anyway, let's see what the boys thought. Okay, first reaction, first big climb. Graham, awesome. Loved it? Hated it?
Yeah, pretty good. I think my aunt's going to love this bike once I've set it up for her.
Yeah, she will like that. Zach, nice jacket.
You've kept us back from e-biking for so long.
Yeah.
Now I've found the light.
Hard work.
Hard work. The viewers won't like that. Yeah. Brooke's the big one because this is sort of second time on an e-bike now.
Yeah, mate. I had the tether turned off the whole way up. Just
yeah, I believe that.
But...
Steve, you're puffing there a bit.
Oh, mate, I'm glad I took Sam Pilgrim's advice. Great bikes.
Any advice, Brent?
You fellas all should have had e-bikes ages ago.
Thanks, Brent.
All right, so I think the guys finally learned. They're very slow learners, but anyway, they've seen the light. We've got e-bikes. Anyway, going to do Rotorua.
Well, and the bike, you know the bike.
Okay, so we're having the normal argument. Who goes first? It's like this big thing. Who goes first? Yeah, you'll be right. At least it'll be nice and dry in here. Could you turn the lights on? I didn't know about puddles. Oh, more puddles. I don't think we could accidentally sneak down cutties on them. I don't think that'll work. It's a bit wet. Yeah, on e-bike, just power over. Whoa! That might be the curse.
Nah, unfamiliar tyres, I think.
Yeah. What have you done to your pedal? Is that all right?
Yeah. Just that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the curse.
Already?
Yeah. All right. There's not much point following Brooke now because he's already crashed. He only usually does it once. Now he's riding like an old grandma now. So I hear you've had a lesson, Brent. I keep hearing this. Yeah, get your walk mode out. We'll take the granny line today if you like. Woo! Curse number 2, eh? Could be. All right, so far we're 2 for 2. Oh, that's almost a 3.
Magnet back.
Oh, that's right, you got your special magnet pedals. Just don't steer, go straight, that's the secret. This is actually a really good fun track on an e-bike. It's not bad on a normal bike, but I really like it on an e-bike. It's got some ups and downs, a bit of tech. Nice wet day. Okay, roll straight into, whoa, oh sorry. Roll straight into cutties. We're gonna do cutties. You guys all keen for cutties? No keen for cutties? Next time. All right, we're following Steve now, which apparently he's had a lie down as well, so we're 3 men down so far.
Sorry, hit the tree.
That's all right.
Starts backwards.
I hope the tree's all right. Remember, this was your idea to do this track.
It's actually wetter than I thought it would be.
It's pretty wet.
Yeah. Because supposedly it's been reasonably fine down here, so I thought it would be okay.
Well, it is native bush and we are in winter, so I guess it's only to be expected.
Yeah, it does hold the water, it's true. Oh. Is that the right line?
Well, no. Well, it might, yeah. Yeah, nah. All right, we're coming out of the alien landing. Okay, Graham, so how did you get on with the factory? Was it worth the upgrades?
Yeah, to be honest, I was careful when I chose this model. The factory upgrades really made it deal with these wet and slippery conditions. I'm glad I didn't have the base model.
How did you get on with your base models there, Zach?
Oh, for God's sake, it's the same bloody bike.
Yeah, bit of uphill tech. This is where e-bikes are awesome, in the bit of uphill tech in the wet. You don't have to ride it really slowly though, you can ride it for quicker. Bit of power, oh that's nice. Yep. Just in case you guys are wondering, this is not in slow motion, this is normal speed. Oh, this is awesome. That is epic, yeah, you're right. Whoa, I have done the odd foot out though, you like you. Oh, my seats. My seat just spun to 45 degrees. Might tighten that up. Oh, children. What you want to do is use the handlebars to turn the front wheel to go around the corner.
Just quietly. Hold you up. Oh, Lindsay, you did a very odd line.
All right. Is Steve-O still with us? I'll wait for him, eh? Oh, this stuff is just great fun on the e-bike. Just got that little bit of power, get you over the stuff, get you up. Got big tyre for traction. Actually, the traction has been great so far. I haven't wanted to say anything in case I slip off, but yeah, it's been amazing on this bike. Yeah, see, nice wet set of roots. Oh, bit of a skid, but good. They've actually done a lot of work on this track to make it run better in wet weather, because they put in lots of these little wooden bridges and things, which is great. When I make these videos, it often feels like I'm making a wildlife documentary and I'm following a pack of lions across the savannah. And right at the moment, the lions have all carried on without me because of course they're not going to wait, and so now I've got to try and track them back down again to get some footage. But that's what it's like. It's more like a wildlife documentary. Whoa, Owie. Well done, man. Don't worry about skill, just monster truck it. So I'll take the Brook Pro line.
Yeah, I think it was.
All right, battery checked.
Yeah,
80%.
80%. What do we got there, Graham?
I don't like to talk about it, but 80%.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
80% of what?
Since I've been trying hard, 80.
You got 80% as well?
70.
So I'm on 70 as well.
There you go.
I'm on 80.
80?
I'm on 4 dots.
4 dots.
That's 80.
60 on the first battery.
Being a fat bastard like me and Zach, you end up chewing through more batteries. So they're all on 80 and we're on 70, but we'll watch that as the day goes on, because I'm not going to lose weight as the day goes on. All right, we're into Kung Fu. Nice, Dave.
Alright.
Haha! Sneaky line. Okay, I think this is where cock-up number 1 happens. We decided to film jumping over some tree roots here. And Brooke was right behind me. Unfortunately, there was a bike parked on the track, so I had to pull up, and unfortunately, well, this happened. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Brooke. Sorry?
Leg stuck on a stump. Just want to pull the bike up a little bit.
Sorry, man. I'm really sorry.
That's alright. Oh, man,
Shit. Sorry, man. Sorry.
that's alright. These things don't slow down quickly, do they?
Well, there's a bike on the track, so I kind of had to stop.
Where are you going? You could have warned us.
This is typical Dad's Army. You stand on any part of the track and they suddenly freak and assume you're going to die. The idea was you just rode down there.
Yeah, let's have another go.
Let's try that again, eh?
It's because we just look at you and we don't see the trail.
I know, people freak. This is where you ride every time. It's just because I've stopped here with a camera.
I've never seen that drop before, but you probably
We're just riding. This is typical Dad's Army. I pull the camera out and now they get scared, but you've ridden here 100 times.
probably not today on a new bike.
Now they're going to probably, look, he's even going to have a stop and have a look at it.
Oh my God.
You could probably drop off the top here. It should be quite cool.
Yeah, but then there's a big rut there, look.
This is, this is typical Dad's Army. If I'd ridden down there, everyone would have followed, not looked twice. I stopped with the camera just to get a bit of average footage, and now everyone is wetting themselves, talking about walking. Maybe they're going to get a ladder down. It's ah!
God.
Oh, yeah.
Going down there, there's nothing to it.
Oh,
Yeah. That is so typical of Dad's Army. It's the same every time. I try and say I'll get some footage of the track, but as soon as I do it, they go into some sort of panic mode. And then the other thing they do is they scream to the bottom of the track so that the curse won't apply. As you say, very much like a wildlife documentary. What's the issue there, Zach?
The hard one's high, and I pushed out. This one down here. That one there's normally fine. You just roll down.
I'll edit this bit out, Zach. Okay, so next comes cock-up number 2. We decide to have a little play on this rock here for a while. Here's me just having a little go, and then Graham decided he wanted to try an even more ambitious line, and he did it really nicely. But the cock-up was that when we got to the end of the trail, me and Steve were a little bit behind, and apparently Dad's army can't count. And so basically we got left behind and didn't know which direction they'd gone. So we had to basically make our own way back to the cars. Not only that, but Brent and Brooke also managed to lose the other 3. So we ended up in 3 separate groups, all making our way back to the car. To be honest, it is exactly like trying to make a wildlife documentary with these guys. Alright, this is what you call trail karma. These guys didn't wait for us at the end of the track, and now they've got a flat tyre. You see, that's just how trail karma works, doesn't it? Okay, what is going on here? The sneaky bastard, he's charging his battery with a ute. Zach, have I caught you having a sneaky charge?
I did, yes.
Did it work?
Well, because I haven't got the factory model, you see, it happened to run out quicker than my mates over there. So, yep, but we got 13% out of my vehicle.
No, that's pretty good.
Not bad.
Yes, that's right. I've got myself a drone. This is the Skydio 2. Had to import it from America because they don't actually ship to New Zealand, so I had to get it sent to my brother-in-law who sent it to me. But this thing will track you down the trail. It's 360-degree obstacle avoidance, although saying that I have already managed to crash it once. But hey, I crash a lot anyway, so it's no surprise that I crashed the drone. Anyway, it starts off really well. I've got a little beacon thing in my pocket, and it's tracking me down. We're going down Rotorua, and I've got Brooke closely following me. A little bit of a techie bit here, but not too difficult, no great problems there. As you can see, the drone tracking us nicely down the bank. Looks pretty cool, I think. Now you wait a minute. What's happening in the top right hand corner of the frame? Is that Brooke going over the bars? He kept that a bit quiet, didn't he? But anyway, nasty fall that by the looks of it. He's having a rough day as Brooke. Now, the Skydio, I don't know what happened here. It ended up going all over the place there for a while. And eventually I had to stop, and here I am stopped, and it came and found me. However, the funny thing at this point was that it obviously decided that Brooke was more likely to crash than me, and for the rest of the run down, it was locked on to Brooke. I guess what it does is it follows the beacon via GPS, but it also locks onto a target and films them. And obviously it decided that Brooke was the right target. So for the rest of the rundown, it filmed Brooke. But either way, it got some pretty cool footage. Unfortunately, at the very end, I do have a problem. So yeah, as I say, it wasn't the best day ever because my drone currently isn't working. As you can see, we're heading down to the bottom car park here. It's a new big facility here. Not many people use it, so it's plenty of room. Must admit though, cold showers, or lukewarm showers anyway, so after a freezing cold ride, bit annoyed about that one. But anyway, got back to the car park, and this was where the drone got a bit confused, I think. Brooke was back here, I was in the car park, it didn't know who to follow. Not a major problem, but what was the problem was that the footage suddenly turned blue. And despite my best efforts, I still can't make it go not blue. So if you've got one of these things and you know why this has happened or you know how to fix it, I am desperate to find out how to fix it because I don't really want to send it back to the States. Managed to land it okay. It's pretty clever, this thing. You can literally land it in your hand. So it still flies, but yeah, everything's blue. So hopefully in the future we can get some good footage. Got a bit lost at the end there. Okay, I know this video may be one of the longest ones I've ever made, but a lot happened in this day. We did a lot of riding that you didn't see. But anyway, we're coming down to Te Ata here, and this is cock-up number 3. And you can let us know in the comments, because this is going to be a controversial one. I suggest that we pull up at the junction so that everyone can regroup. Anyway, I'll show you what happens.
Hey, we'll pull up down here, eh?
Okay, so we decide to pull up here, and so I pull off well out the way up the track here, keep out the way. Who comes next? Brent, and he likewise pulls well out the way. Graham does exactly the same. Zach flies through here despite seeing everybody. Lindsay sees everybody and he pulls to the side, not completely off the track though, but everyone's clearly visible and we're stopped. Okay, Steve launches himself, catches Lindsay's wheel and crashes and hurts himself, and he's not a happy camper. So anyway, you can let us know what you think in the comments. Was it me for stopping, Lindsay for not having his wheel on completely off the track, or was it for Steve for flying through the track when he could clearly see us all? Anyway, controversial one. I think Steve's going to be alright, but he wasn't a happy camper at the time. Alright, that was a pretty epic day. I'm not sure we're going to call that best day ever. Poor old Steve's hurt his shoulder and doesn't look too happy. Quite a lot of crashes today actually. It was cool on the e-bikes, got to ride a few tracks we don't normally ride. If you're interested, I think I did about 36 Ks, had about 15% of the battery left, but anyway, pretty good day out. Anyway, time for a hot shower and off to the pub, I think. Steve, what did you do?
Oh, I hit a punga, I think.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, so right on the top of the collarbone.
So it hurts a little?
Yeah, it stings.
Alright, a cold beer will fix that, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'm sure it will.